Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, all right. All right, everybody just play your hands. Everybody, mother, sister, friend. Sa-pa-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. We're gonna play lots of games today. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I everything you wanted? Better rock your body now. Rock your body. I don't know the lyrics that well. I know kind of the lyrics close. The content king is back. Where? Where? Is he behind me? Bear's actually on vacation, but he'll be back soon. All right. How you doing, Mr. Bud? You having a good day so far? You having a good weekend? Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. If it's still Sunday wherever you're at in the world. Probably is for most people. But you never know. Live an ordinary life. We could do that. You guys ready for this? Less cool song. But this looks like a really fun palace. Just before I have to sleep for work tomorrow, it is stream time. Yeah. It must be late where you are. It's only 2 p.m. where I'm at. I do got to work tomorrow, though. Terrible weekend. My house was destroyed, but living the life. You know what? The good thing about your house being destroyed is that you get to rebuild, you know? And insurance exists. That's two things that make it not as absolutely soul-crushing. But, I mean, you know, silver lining, I suppose, more so than actually a good thing. Are you pulling for Fox or Skip? I'm pulling for Fox. Fox is my favorite Persona 5 character, and I'm trying to think of all the other Persona 5 characters, and I don't honestly think it's particularly close. I think he is just straight up my favorite. What do you want? Give me that pay. Give me that 10 meta gems and give me that pay. Yeah, I was more welcoming than I typically am. I disagree. 11 p.m. You got to wake up at 5 a.m. Well, just do what we all do. Call out sick. Unless you got to go to work. Big rewards for our proficiency. I don't know if I care about our proficiency. It's already at 9. This will allow me to get... I think I care about guts, kindness. Who's the girl at night? What does she need? She needs more kindness as well. Bro, I'm vibing right now. I'm still waiting for my coffee to kick in. Kids are healthy. That's all that matters. I hope insurance is good this time. It's through FEMA. Last time insurance was GOAT. So you just live in a spot that gets hit by a hurricane every fucking, every 2 years? That's crazy. How do you even have internet if your house is destroyed? Where are you for Merope's energy? I think we're at 15 or we're at 16. You must say maybe when Fox comes. Oh man, we're Fox boys here. He's my favorite Persona 5 character. You think I'm not gonna skip my favorite Persona 5 character for anything. But yeah, I think we're at 14. Sorry, 15, 16, something like that. Not gonna let me read. You can't read standing up. Everyone knows that. Anyone that's ever attempted to read standing up, it's not been possible. How are you doing, Perplati? I'm kind of just like middling. I don't know. I'm doing. You know what? Let's put on the show. I'm doing great, guys. Woo! Now this is a day. I've just been doing fine. Nothing particularly wrong. Just I don't know. Just you know what it's like to just be doing mid. Like I'm not like particularly crazy excited about anything, or I'm not like super hyped, but also like I'm not having bad days. My days are fine. I think I need to eat healthier foods to get myself more energy. I think that's part of it. I think the foods I'm eating are too unhealthy and they make me tired. This is definitely one of the days of all time. Listen, there's fucking long ass bullshit hair, bro. Where do you originate from? Get back there. It is one of the days of all time. It is kind of objectively that. Soy got to cook for me. You know how much I think about Soy cooking for me since I started playing this game? I've literally thought about it every single day. Literally every single day. I thought about Soy cooking for me. How much I wish I had someone that just cooked food for me. You know these people that still live with their parents and they're like their late 20s and early 30s, and like their moms cook for them, and I'm like, you have no fucking idea how good you fucking have it. You fucking I wish it would be so nice to be able to come home from work and then your mom has food ready for you, bro. That's the dream. That's the number one thing out of life that's like good. I mean, listen, you could be an adult and prepare food for yourself, but I'm telling you, it is real nice when someone prepares food for you. All right, we're gonna read this book. We're reading a lot of books. I don't know if I've bought them all yet, but I think I've gotten pretty close to buying at least most of them. My mom's a good cook. My wife's mom, we call her Hamburger Helpless. Here's the thing. I love Hamburger Helper. I'm a big Hamburger Helper fan, so I refuse to allow people to shit on Hamburger Helper, okay? But also I understand she's not a very good cook. Here's the thing. If you're able to microwave chicken nuggets, in my mind, you're a good cook. That's all you need to do. I don't know if I want to buy these in the next 11 days like this. I don't know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. It's keeping me up at night. Let's go buy her a gift. We're at 15. We need to get to 20, but 17 also is a milestone. I don't know, man. Maybe it's not worth giving her gifts at this point, because if I can't afford the nice shit, like I can't even go there. The cosmetic store, I don't think even sells this shit. She ruins Hamburger Helper. I have ruined Hamburger Helper more times than I can count in my whole life, and I'm not even joking. I literally have fucked up. Me and my girlfriend have both fucked up Hamburger Helper many times. I don't think it's that easy to cook, but it is a classic. It is a favorite. Can I get the maid figurine? Yeah, the gourmet. Of course. Why? Of course, I'm going to the gourmet supermarket for my maid figurines. Why would I go anywhere else? It's 15,000. We'll take it. I'm not happy, but we'll take it. All right, we got it. Hamburger cooking stream win. When I cook hamburger, I don't even do the helper. I just put beef in a pan and I wait for it to get brown on both sides. I don't even salt it or season it. I just eat it just as it is. Do personas evolve at max rank? No, they do not. Unfortunately, right? Like, isn't that dog shit? I actually think it's fucking lame as hell, man. They should. I don't like, by the way, I'm just gonna say it. I think Merope's social links suck, but I am saying it did finally get a little bit good at the last second here. That's pretty fine. That was a lot of money for only that much, though. A thoughtful gift. All right, let's go and do our event here. We are done with these. Well, I guess not quite, but I want the money. So we are gonna do Metro Desire. This is how you do Metro Desire. You continue. Next station. Insta clear. You go like that. You take this. You keep hitting escape until it makes you happy. As someone in the minority that loves the game, are you excited for the stream where they discuss global issues? Well, they're doing the 1.2 stream on Wednesday at like fucking 5 a.m. I don't know if I'll get up for it or not. I don't know if that's talking about issues. Maybe they will talk about it. I don't know. But yeah, I will. I'll watch that. I'm excited for it. I don't think like I'm happy with the game with how it is, so I don't even think they need to change anything. But if they want to, go ahead, my man. All right, we got all 180 gifts here. I'm not against them making shit better. I'll tell you that. I'm not against them making shit better. Oh, weekly reset. That's right. We might wait. I might be able to hit level 70 this week. 42, 124. That might be enough for Fox. Let's take a look what we're looking at here. This is probably not enough for Fox. Let's just do this 4 times and maybe tomorrow we switch it up, do the opposite. I don't know. Let's bring Windboy. I like Windboy. Windboy's been doing good for me. I have a feeling that at some point we're going to be able to evolve personas for ourselves and our party members. If there are 7 palaces and there might be a thing around the 6 or something, maybe. The reason I am skeptical about it, maybe our persona, like our main guys, Wonder's like main persona, maybe, but for like the story characters, I'm skeptical because they've released new 5-star versions of those characters. Or like if they're willing to release additional copies of the same exact character, which I think is lame as hell, and I hate doing that. But I guess I hate it for a lot of reasons. One, it's just like it's not cool. 2, it's also like it feels like a really cheap way for them to maintain making characters every couple weeks without having to put in the effort or money to actually develop whole new characters. I would rather, I don't know, man. I wish if they re-released a character, it was just like on a special, more discounted banner or something. Or like maybe you have A0 for free, or I don't know, maybe that's too extreme. But I always dislike when a game is like, oh, I mean, listen, I know a lot of successful games do it, like Dokkan Battle, right? But like, I don't like it where it's like, here's Goku, here's Super Saiyan Goku, here's Goku from 15 years ago, here's Goku, here's future alternate reality Goku, here's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 God Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Red God Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Omega Vegito Goten Gotex Goku. I'm like, come on. Like, I find that lame. I don't like same versions of characters being released. That's what drove me nuts in JJKPP. What's JJKPP? Can't wait for the 18th Gojo. Yeah, like, I don't think this game will overdo it, but there's no doubt that they're gonna do it, right? To an extent, anyway. All right, let's take a look at all of our things. Let's go here, events. I want that 2,000 bucks. Actually, I didn't even want that, but it's okay. So now all these tickets, do they go to waste? I kind of hope they give us something for those tickets at the end of it. 3 days until this is gone. So I'm guessing this 1.2 is when Fox is coming out. The Jujutsu Kaisen game. I don't even know what Jujutsu Kaisen is, but it sounds like it's a game that has the same issue, right? It just does the same thing again and again. This, literally, I don't think it's possible to progress past here until you hit level 70. Because you need to hit level 70 to do like half of this shit. And then you could probably push all the way through. Like, I think Kage went from step 1 to step 5 in the first day. But yeah, and I will say getting a dupe on a character will be good in a couple days here. All right, let's take a look here. We got the goals. Let's take our weekly supplies. 20,000 bucks, 2 coffee aid, 2 energy, 2 gold tickets. These feel good. These feel good. Let's grab all these. Our pass now is kind of lame as hell, but it's okay. We did all these. Like, this is kind of lame as hell now, but I mean, I guess just getting like, I don't know, how high can you get? It's 16 more days. We're gonna hit 80. Imagine like if you bought the $10 thing though, right? Like the extra 10 levels. Here's the thing. I am almost tempted. How much is 600 gems? If I wanted to buy those, which you'd never do, which I don't even like comparing it. So it's like, it's almost exactly whatever, 600 gems. What the fuck? Oh, this is Mara. Here we go. There we go. Now he's not intimidating. Like, the thing about the pass, the extra 10 levels is basically $0. $600, 600 of these, I guess, is about 10 bucks. But I am kind of tempted. Like 5 coffee and 600 of these, I'm almost tempted, but I don't think that's worth 10 bucks. I paid $0 and I'm broke AF. Then it sounds like it's a good idea to spend $0. Mara jump scare. Huh? Mara! All right, what do we get here? We're at 76% of total achievements, guys. Getting thoughtful gifts for all of our peeps. I mean, we're done with a lot of the achievements, but then, like, some of these are going to take a long time. They're just going to take a long time. So my count's coming pretty good, right? Most of my characters are at level 70, except for, ironically, some of my favorite characters. This is my favorite character that I still have at level 60. And then I honestly don't use these 5 at all, but I probably will use... If I get dupes on Haruna, I would use her more. I don't like her without dupes. And I actually think you're, like, reasonable. I just made a video making fun of you for fun. I mean, this is a pretty good buff. This buff is pretty good. This attack is not actually good, but it's whatever. This is sometimes good. It's not like she's dog shit. Dick wagon, my beloved. Wherefore art thou mine, dick wagon? All right, so do I wait to do these weekly bosses? Do I wait to do these weekly bosses until I can... Well, maybe we should find out how much math I gotta do. Well, what's the rewards here? It doesn't seem that much better, honestly. It just doesn't seem that much better. It is better. But is it that much better? And this one doesn't look almost any better at all. I mean, yeah, what the fucking Kampaku gems? And then it seems, I bet you have a better chance to get 1 and a better chance to get 5. And maybe you have a chance to get 2 of those. Let's take a look at this guy's the same. Yeah, I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it. Is this the character I normally use? Well, let's bring Sumi up to level 70 then. Can I do it? Can I bring you up to level 70? Yeah. Well, at least I could break you through, right? We got 47. 66. That's fine. We're gonna have to farm some of those too, huh? What about your weapon? Your weapon's only level 50? What am I thinking, bro? You're one of my most used characters. Yeah, I don't have enough Kampaku gems. Don't worry, guys. We're almost level 70. We're gonna be completely out of all resources entirely. We're gonna be completely out of every single resource. What do you have? Do you have the hindrance on? You do have hindrance. Let's take a look here. What do you have though? Attack percent, crit rate, attack percent. Can you take jokers? We'll have you take jokers. Joker can use the weak one for now. I don't even like I don't like using Joker that much anymore. He's gotten really boring because you use a character so freaking much, they could become boring. Imagine them adding Nocturne and Company once they have no more Persona IP ones. Oh yeah. Like other IPs, within like SMT. Yeah, we'll change that. In fact, you wanted to just equip Joker's whole set? I guess we could just exchange that. That way Joker just has like a less good set in general. Attack multiplier. This might just be better. Let's just give you Joker's set. Yeah. Let's take a look where you at now. You're up to 73. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I've messed with Soy for a while. Soy is so easy to be strong. You just get a bunch of HP. Do you guys want her? I don't even think you need her. I think you bring her in because you're gonna windswept her and freeze the guy. Metaphor collab. I think that will be a lot longer away, but I do think it'll happen as long as the game lasts long enough. The game will get it. What is that? Get out of this multi crap. We're not going to worry about the curse, I don't think. I think we're just going to deal damage. That's a very weak-ass hit, bro. That's actually a little embarrassing. Maybe you're not as good as I was hoping you were. Wow, no. Okay, you did mark. Okay, never mind. We're good. Look how much more that guy does. He dropped his sword. I didn't even know he could do an attack because this is the first time I've ever let him get this high or like this low, right? You can already tell it's this one. He said, selecting the wrong one. Imagine if they made all of them. I want them to add a patch where they switch all of them, and now they all do the same exact thing. Let's go. Does he heal himself to full? Or no. He actually, his heart isn't even like real. Watch this. Cuz smack. Good hit. Yeah, we could do this. Are you worried about the game surviving till first year? Not even a little bit, no. No. If you see how much people are spending, the game's gonna last fine. The game is probably, in my opinion, it's probably easy 3 years. And I don't even think it's gonna struggle to hit 3 years, if I'm being honest. Just because the IP. Because Persona 4 is gonna be coming out. And then at some point, Persona 6 will be coming out. And Persona something will come out. And anytime anything Persona comes out, the game's gonna get another spike in like popularity, you know? And so I think that even if they run the game badly, I think it'll do very well for a long time. Alright, keep smacking them. I don't want you to... Okay, this actually is good. This is a great timing here. Yeah, that was great timing. That's kind of annoying timing, though. Oh, fuck me, bro. Oh, no, I brought it. You'll keep Saber Surgeon. You're a little worried because of the Doom posting? It's just... You just ignore the Doom posting. One, I'm not even aware of any Doom posting, but two, it's just irrelevant. The only people that matters are people that spend the money. And most people that spend money don't give a shit about most of the stuff that people are complaining about, I think. You motherfucker! Alright, well, let's restart. That was 100% my fault. I didn't know by killing him, he would go into a new phase and attack 6 times in a row. It was like 3 times. Everyone says this theme slaps. I honestly don't like the theme. This is one of the themes I don't really like that much. But you know what? I will say sometimes, you know, it's very possible I'm just wrong. And when I say possible, I mean it's almost guaranteed that I'm wrong. All right, let's go ahead and Tragic Love here. So we just want to make sure to not kill him. After he lowers all of our HP to low, to not just allow him to keep doing that. The Phantom Thief gimmick in P6 with the characters getting a dress, I doubt it. I don't think they're gonna keep anything. Oh shit, I forgot. Which one am I fighting? Okay. Thank you, buddy. Oh, how could you see me? How could you see me? Boom, headshot. Sure. I mean, this will just knock him out, right? And then you get a couple extra juice afterwards. You missed? Oh, something missed. I don't know what missed something. You have a right, but it doesn't matter if you play. You're not what keeps the game in service. So because you're free to play, you don't have the right. What are you guys talking about now? All right, let me reread this. I wonder if they continue the Phantom Thing gimmick change. So because you're free to play, you don't have the right to criticize the direction the game is going. Who said that? You have a right, but it doesn't matter if you play. You're not what keeps the game in service. That's not 100% true. In a direct sense, it is true, right? Because like they don't generate revenue, but people care about people that spend money. Everybody that plays the game, but especially people that spend money, care about playing a game that is popular. You'd much rather spend $10,000 on a game that a lot of people play than $10,000 on a game that only you and your 5 buddies play. You know, it's much less encouraging to spend money when if no one gives a shit outside of your 1 or 2 friends. You kind of like an internet group to also care about your money, because especially like for a lot of the people that like to flex, it's like people could pretend like they don't like the flex, but most people like to flex, and if you don't have anyone to flex on, then you're gonna spend less money, you know. Honestly, that's not what we gave criticism. It's not true. We can give criticisms, but where is this energy for HSR or any other game? Why do people get mad over a 1 gold ticket in this game while HSR screws people over every day? It's completely unfair. Listen, I don't know. Personally, I don't keep up on any drama for anything. I only care about turning on the game and having fun. If I see that what they're offering me to spend money on is not value, then I will not spend money on it. I think we can actually survive this. I don't think we should though. I think we should allow this to tick up. That way I could heal here, because I want to win barrier my squad. HSR is Honkai Star Rail. It's like the big boy. It's like the big brother of most RPG gachas now. Those are some good hits, man. And you're gonna kill him here, right? It's a little bit of overkill, but it's still good. Attack up, 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 attack up. Still getting it. Honkai Star Rail is crazy popular still. Like, honestly, it is crazy popular. I don't play it anymore. I haven't played it in a long time, but it's still one of the most successful games straight up that is out there. You know what? You can do the defense down. What is with this fucking hair, bro? I'm gonna cut all this shit off. It's in my way. It's bugging me. I'm straight spazzing on it right now, okay? All right. We don't need to do our thing on this guy yet. Just go bald. I will go bald, and when I am really going bald, like actually going bald, I will just shave my head. I haven't gone bald enough yet for me to care. What is this one more shit? I will say it is definitely a mistake to probably have Unicorn with the weakness, because he gets the one more, where if you just put the skill on a different character, you don't have to worry about that. But whatever. I don't think this fight's hard enough to really need to worry about that too much. Haircut stream win? I'll just go shave. I want to stream it. If I can't do it directly from this chair easily, then I'm not doing it. And I could do it from this chair, but then it would make a mess. I'm not into putting in much effort. I like keeping it chill. I like doing. I'm a minimal effort Andy. All right, when are you gonna summon your cameras, bro? Good hit. 23,000, not bad. I played P5X because it interests me, and honestly, now I want to play the other Personas. So it's doing its job. The other Personas are way better too, honestly. This game is very good, actually, especially for a phone game, but there's no doubt that, like, quote-unquote real Personas are just, like, the shit. Can you just, like, smack the fuck out of this? I mean, a little bit. You can smack a little bit of the fuck out of it. Persona 4 is GOAT. I would wait at this point to play Persona 4, because, like, I think the best way to play it right now is on... The best way, honestly, to play it right now is probably on, like, the PSP with Golden, or maybe it's on Steam now, I guess, but they're gonna come out with the remake, and at that point, it's kind of like, why even bother, you know? You know what? In case he's gonna target the wrong enemy, we're just gonna target this, and he should target this automatically and finish it off. That does so much damage now. It would make me sad if anyone wanted to try P5R, tried P5X, and decided to not play P5R. Yeah, that might happen, but I don't know. I'm a little more skeptical of that being something that's like actually that actually happens. Plus, I do think the game is good enough where if you played a phone game of this high quality, I just feel like you would understand that the normal version is even higher quality. There's a lot here that the game that, you know. Oh, can we just break this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're gonna. There we go. This should break it. Oh, we actually it did just break it too. Why did you hit nothing? Oh, you fucking loser. That's so sad. That hurt my feelings. What did I miss? And it's on sale. I've been told to hold off. P4 is really good. You could just play it now, but they're just doing the new version. So at that point, I'm kind of like, you might as well wait, right? Not like, I actually don't even think the new version will be better. I think it'll just visually look better. You could play both, but why? That's gonna negatively affect one of the two experiences. If you play through all of Persona 4 and then in like under 6 months you play through Persona 4 Golden Remake, it's just gonna be like, why? You're not gonna be in the mood for that. It's just too soon for such a huge game that's basically gonna be the same. For a phone game, you can tell it got a lot of love. They would never do this because it's not worth the money to them, but they could get P5R on mobile. I believe this game showed me that they could do P5R on mobile for sure, right? I don't even know if it would be particularly hard, if I'm being honest. This is gonna knock him into his last phase. Is this a mistake? Right now, my issue is I'm doing enough damage where I'm getting myself killed from free phases. Oh, but we get another full extra turn here because of the way the turns worked. Okay, well, maybe we're totally fine then. Let's just shield up in case he does some big ass hit, because I think he does. Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. And we'll go. We'll just do a bunch of gunshots here. It's the last time we really get a chance, I think. Hopefully this doesn't fuck us, though. It definitely could. He's gonna power slash, and then he's gonna do the ultimate final cut. But with his turn coming up, we should be fine. Don't hit the wrong one! Okay, never mind, you're good. You target the character that can't do anything, that's good. Bop, 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 bop. And now you kill that, right? And he comes out weakened. I guess he attacks. I always forget about how he attacks all the fucking time. You should be dead right here. Alright, cool. I should use that when unit. He's a very good assassin. He's a very good single target damage dealer. There's no doubt about that. He's kind of jank. Jank? He's kind of busted. He's kind of jacked. Hoping P5X get an English dub, to be honest. The P5R dub was really good, in my opinion. I don't think they will. I think it's too much money. I think Global would. Here's the mindset I have. Right, if Global doesn't make a lot of money, then there's no reason to do it. Right, because why would they spend that much money getting a bunch of voiceover for a version of the game that's not making that much money? Let's hit. And if Global does make a ton of money, it means the game is already making a ton of money without them putting in the effort. So I just don't see why they would be incentivized to do it, even though I want them to. A burn build with Minami. We could bring Soy, because Soy's more fun. Yeah. How is Per Platypus today? Having fun in life? I don't know. I'm kind of mid right now. It's not a bad day. I'm kind of content, but not like particularly excited about anything. I'm just, you know what? It's just another day for me right now, and it's honestly, I don't think that's that bad. You want to set him on fire? Let's do it. Look at all that fire damage he's taken increased.
Sacred Flame. Yeah, P5X, I don't think we'll ever get a dub. P5R is on a proprietary engine, so porting it might has some technical problems. I mean, they did a pretty good job with this version of the game. I mean, I bet maybe it's not as easy as just doing it. You know, it's like, just do it, loser. But I don't think it could be that insanely difficult. How's the grind going? I'm having a good day. I mean, I'm having a good grind. The game's fun. It's definitely in its lull right now. Right now, I'm like, what are we doing again? Oh yeah, we're waiting. So there's not much to do. Like, this is the reason I haven't streamed that much, because I'm like, I'm not even sure what I really feel like streaming in the game right now. Is there like a reason to do anything right now? Maybe. Let's just use our thing. The other thing I'd like to do with P5X is make single player version of the story once it EOS's. Hopefully do the same thing with Octopath Traveler COTC as well. I honestly, I don't think they will, but I do hope that they do that. I think that would be a really, really cool thing to do. So we got to beat this phase like straight up normally. I thought he kind of like, it was like a halfway through he switched. I guess not. He does start attacking faster though. This is actually a surprisingly like not that easy phase. Because he attacks every other turn, right? Like he gets twice the turns. All right, here's the censored big dick version. I think this is Palace music is way better than the second Palace in terms of music. You want to just ice him? You know, you should lower his defense. P5X needs a dub. It just won't happen. I don't think it needs a dub. It's totally fine. But yeah, it's not going to happen. The voices are very good in this game. We should probably do some sort of support, I guess. Hopefully SKG wins before the game hits EOS, so they have to let us make single player version. Oh, Stop Killing Games. Stop Killing Games doesn't affect anything that's currently out. It's not retroactive. It would only be for future products, so that wouldn't change anything for this game. That hit pretty hard, bro. And the game also, yeah, it's just not close to EOS, if I'm being completely honest. This is something that happens, like, it happens literally every time a new gacha comes out. It takes about a month, but after the 1 month mark to 2-3 month mark, people just start yelling EOS, and then the game goes on for another 2 years. And people are like, oh, so people were saying Sword of Convalaria will EOS before the 1 year. And then it's already, you know, or before it's 6 months, and now it's going to its 1 year. Dislight is still going. People say Dislight was like, oh, that game's dead. And I'll admit, the game is a little bit of a zombie in some sense, but like, if you like it, it's still gonna just keep going, man. It's like, it's fine. The game's in a good spot. How long do you think it'll take for Global to reach Japan version? We're in the same version of the game. Global and Japan are 1-to-1, right? I'm fairly confident. They might be like a day ahead of us or a couple hours, but it's the same version of the game. Boop. Of course, I was just talking long term, like once its update is said and done, it'll be cool for them to do a single player. I know, I agree. I think it would be cool. Here's the thing, they could do like a Kingdom Hearts thing. I don't know if Kingdom Hearts did this. I feel like they did. Where it's like, I think they did. Like their dumb mobile game ended, it had EOS, and then they just put the story of the mobile game in a different game. Like Kingdom Hearts, whatever. 2.8 Final HD Remix, Recoded, Dream Drop Distance version. You know, they did some shit. I think you just keep increasing your attack for now. This guy's alive, huh? Let's smack him. Let's get some sexy cheerleaders in here. That's a big hit. I'm not too happy to see that at all. All right, here's what we want to do. Now we do want to use this. The most important thing is to kill the cheerleader on the left. Double pulsating rhythm. Let's go! This is a great song, man. Oh, this isn't the one that's weak to fire. I actually think I might have to use the wind barrier. I don't remember. I will say Soy instead of Marion is definitely a little more sus, all right? Actually, I think maybe you should catch them all on fire. That might do more damage because the technical that Anne does might help more. Oh, they're also pretty weak, actually. Oh, nice. Okay. It's technical. Key is like so actually good, man. I really do like Key a lot. You don't have the Vila La Vida, so I guess you just do this for now. I will icy defense here though, as well. I kind of wish that attack was more central to the whole team instead of central to Soy. Oh, nice. We could have attacked. Not sure if she's food, but this Nav was my first max ascended. This Nav is considered better out of the two, but I think they're both really good, honestly. If I'm going to be legitness. Puppet is considered the worst one. I'm pretty confident. But I think that they're both relatively equal. God, look how good that attack is when you actually get to use it. You never get to use that attack, if I'm being honest. It's like never the situation to use it, but it is good. Yeah, we'll do this. This is fine. You might hold all your spins for Cord. Yeah, that's what everyone is saying. Is like, save for Cord, save for Cord. But keep in mind, they're buffing like literally every character up until when Cord comes out. So the meta is real, okay? I don't want to pretend like meta isn't real, but people get meta confused. Meta doesn't mean what's good. Meta means what people are using. That's what, like, what are people using is what the meta is. What's actually the best might be different than what people are using. Although it is usually a correlation between what is the best and what people are using, of course. But with all these buffs, all the tier lists, like, small improvements can be, like, a small buff could be very big for making a character way more powerful. So I don't know. I would just say I would not say don't look to people for advice. Obviously, I'm a little biased that I think it's helpful, but I do think you should consider, you know, think for yourself as well. Until you said Viva La Vida out loud, I never realized that that's what I was calling it in my head. Yeah, I just call it the same name as the song from Coldplay, right? Is it Coldplay? Is Viva La Vida by Coldplay? Because I know I don't know if I'm just thinking of Coldplay because of that affair, or if it actually is Coldplay. Viva La Vida. It is Coldplay. You're skipping Fox, which is fine. Queen. That's, oh, sorry, Mara Scare. Ah! Should I do that? Oh my god. How great would it be? Okay, be honest. Should I get Mara to be my... Should I use Mara as my super chat message over this guy?
This is a super chat message.
Or should I use Mara as a an emote? Should we get a Mara emote? Would you guys like a Mara emote where you could just spam Mara like this? Would that be more fun for you guys, you think? Because I could probably literally take, oh my god, this picture right here. Oh my god. Maybe I take literally this here and I make one emote, and then I take this here and I make another emote. Oh my god, that's so funny. Imagine using fucking life drain on Mara. Oh my god. All right, let's take a look here. What did we do? Did we do something? Look at our ratings, bro. I'm up to level 128. What are you guys at? I do want to use you, but it's just so hard to even though I get more resources per energy, it feels so much harder to build characters. I don't even think we need this, right? I mean, I guess we still take it. We'll take the. We literally ran out of Kampaku gems. Speaking of which, we should actually go farm our 10,000. I'm actually not against farming our 10,000 here. Holy burge. How close are you? You're 5 away? That's like a minute. It's like 5 minutes. Can I take a look at your 9, 10? Okay. You're almost there. So I really want to get the den up to 25 is good. Oh, that's actually 3 seconds faster, isn't it? That's a lot. So let's go ahead and go to our collection. So I'm trying to get this. This one? This one. We're very close. Well, they go all the way up to 49, by the way, to get, like, Dominion. I should be able to get this one pretty easily, honestly. Let's actually just go for it. Nearly level 70. I want Thor. He looks so cool. Thor is also really good. He's going to make the UE. If you could get up to level 70 before the end, I think, of next week, I think he's going to make the UE team way stronger. Sorry, collection. We need a lot of these motherfucking white owls. Where are you at? This one? Let's go here. You skipped UE? Well, I mean, still, Thor is good, right? Thor is way less good if you don't have a lightning team. But he's still cool. He's still good. He's self-synergizes, but it's just, like, obviously weaker. I think it's this one. Does it matter which of these you use, you think? I've never used the closest one because it's got an ugly color, but it's time. Bring it on. You're at like 116. Stuff on a rock. How you doing, man? I'm following your example. Woohoo! First spin, bro. First spin. All right, let's take a look. Collection. We just maxed it out right there. We just fucking maxed it out right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, this one's on the same machine, isn't it? The queue of 100 demons. That's this one, right? That's this one, right? I think it is. Oh, this one's cheaper. Pop off, pop off. Oh no, I've never even seen a fucking blue one. Uh-oh. What's the opposite of streamer luck? I think that's called stuff on a rock luck. How you doing, stuff on a rock? You know, it's been so long that I've like semi-known you. First of all, will you tell me, are you streaming still? Do you still stream on Twitch? I don't go on Twitch anymore now that I'm streaming only on YouTube. Dog water. I'm trying to remember, like, was it the coalition of salty streamers way back when? I mean, was it with Soze, man? What was the origin story? It's been so long. You plan to get back to it? That's awesome. What is going on here? This machine's cursed. Okay, don't give this machine another $1. Don't give this machine. That one is cursed, bro. Did you see that? Not even a rare. That one was cursed. There we go. Now we're talking. Come on, mother effer. Come on, mother effer. Mother effer. What happened to my streamer luck, guys? are you using Surtur? I don't like Surtur. I don't think Surtur is that good. I know a lot of people like him. I don't think the AoE defense down is that good. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad, but like I don't crazily high value that. There we go. There we go. Let's go. We got the girl. Give me that. All right, so we're missing one. We're missing literally one. In the red light district too. We got our allowance. We're going to the red light district for a good time. What are you doing here after dark? I gotta get the gachas. The papayas, or whatever the fuck these animals are called. Wait, do we have enough money? We may not have enough money. Hold on, we may not have enough money. I might need to... Why are you working a part-time job after night? What are you talking about? It's to get the gachas, bro. I don't think we have enough money. We only have 2,000 bucks. All right. We have 9 of these. Guess what? Now we got 10. Let's go get some money. Let's see if there's a better money paying stuff right now, though. No, we'll take this. We'll take it. Missing the cappy? Yeah, the capybara. Is that what they're called? Is it an animal? I mean, it's obviously an animal. It's just an animal I'm not familiar with. I don't remember either. It wasn't the coalition, but it was around that time. What was it then, man? I don't remember. It's been so long. I mean, I think it's been genuinely like 8 years since I first saw you in my chat and I first saw you streaming. I remember you streaming Destiny. You know what? I remember this very specifically. I was working at Academy Mortgage, that's for sure. And I'd already been watching you for a little while, Stuff on a Rock. I remember very specifically, you were the reason that I started to play Return of the Obra Dinn, which that game is legit. I really like Return of the Obra Dinn, and you were the one that showed me that game. So thank you for that. I don't want to forget that I owe you that. Obviously, there was the whole God of War thing. When God of War came out, I thought it was super cool that you worked at Sony Santa Monica. I remember that you worked in you worked like in the sound design for the caves to make the caves sound more cave-like or something. Like, I don't really understand game development, but I understand that you had like so you did something with the audio, I believe. It's kind of hard to go back. Like, I definitely feel old. I feel old. I'm like, well, when did we meet? How long has it been now? But what I will say is you've been it's always been pleasant to have you around. So thank you. I appreciate you always stopping by and saying hi. For years, on almost anything I'm doing, you'll stop by and at least say hi, and I always appreciate that. So thank you. All right, let's read a book. Let's go ahead and get a little smarter. Wait, do we have any more muscular books? I'm trying to get muscularity to 9 because I think that lets me finish the I think being muscle guts level 9, I think will help me finish the ramen eating challenge. Knowledge 11. That was so sweet. Mr. Bud, you're sweet. You know what? And in 10 years, maybe I'll be saying the same thing about you, Mr. Bud. You'll still only be half as good as Stuff on a Rock, but you know, whatever. I mean, come on. You can only be half as good as the GOAT. What is going on? I don't want to gain any knowledge, stupid teacher. I'm here I need to work my job to pay these bills. And by bills, I mean gotcha. I gotta pay for these gotcha pulls, teach. Dan Club is tempting. But first, we're gonna go work at the crepe shop. We actually are spending all of our shit to just get money. So we could do the stupid... We've already spent 20,000 today, at least, on it. Oh my God. You'll never compete with Tom Brady. I mean, you could compete, but it's no competition. We'll just say that. I recommend the BLT crepe. Is there a reason to answer that correctly? Do they actually give you more money? Or is it just so you don't feel bad as a person? I have gone to a crepe place like this, where I think it was called Unicone. Something like that. Instead of unicorn, right? Yeah, it was pretty dope. All right, we'll go to band practice. Because I do want to level that stupid thing up. And I guess it gives us an excuse to do one minigame. It's a shame we can't romance the teacher or the doctor in this game. I want to romance the married lady. Just have her get a divorce. Have her story goes through. We find out she's in an abusive relationship. She's been trying to divorce him for a long time, but he won't let her go. And now we can romance her. We give her the strength to move on. You know, just make some shit up, man. Let me romance her. We'll try this. You didn't read the book? Oh no. Let's go. Shit. Ah! Ah! I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Let's go. Ah, shit. Ah! This one's hard to get S on for me anyway. I didn't even get A? I didn't even get A? I did worse than A? It's a shame we can't romance a teacher. 70k yen for the complete set of the gachas because you didn't read the book. Oh no. That's so, I feel so sad. That's a lot of, again, but you get a little bit of a rebate. You get a little bit of a rebate. I don't know if you know, but you could reduce the speed of inputs to make them slower. Of course, though, you don't need it. And look at you go. No, I mean, I didn't know, and I do need it. That shit's hard. Study at the diner? Well, you want me to spend fucking money there? Doesn't it? Is there an achievement for going to the diner like 100 times or something? I don't want to spend money going to the gym, but here's the thing. I am specifically trying to get this guts up. So maybe I do that. Do we still have 2? We still have 2. So we could start going to the crepe shop. And then we could use this money. We could use this money to go for the gacha. And see if we get it. I'm not joking, I spent 20,000 on the capybara and I did not get it. I did not even get one of the new ones that I needed. I gotta remember to switch the machine. There's bad luck machines. Give me some money. Because I need a raise? Why? Because I read a book. I read a book, you owe me a raise! Wake up, get up, get up. Is that not in there? That's one of those ones that I probably just assumed was. It's not this one. We need to go to, I forgot where. Oh, it's the red light district? It's the red. Cap B family. Oh, I guess we only need one more. That piece of crap. Does anyone have that one and will just give it to me? I'll give you 5 yen. I'll give you 5 yen and a, I'll play a fake super chat for you. Did you know if you stand on the curb like this, you can make the character stand funny? With his feet. Instead of like normal feet apart, if you stand like right on a curb, just the right angle, you can make his feet like really close together. And he stands kind of silly. Yeah. Honestly, that's a sign that you've been playing the game too much. You should not be looking for those kinds of things. This one's been really good luck for us so far. The far left probably has the best rates. This one's more expensive too. Just give it to us right now. Right here, watch this. Boom. Easy win. Oh my god, that's fucking embarrassing. All right, we're willing to give this one 2. And if we get nothing good in the first 2, then we're leaving. I don't think this is the one. Is it? No. Come on. Come on! That's a bad one. That's a green. That's a fucking fake out one. Mother of God. It's alright. Ah! What is that? I've never even seen a blue one! Get it out of here! You're a cursed machine of the devil! You're a damn devil machine, bro! Alright, let's go for this one. Oh my god, I think I've spent 50,000 on this one. I think I've spent like literally 50 fucking thousand for this last fucking piece of shit motherfucker, bro. Gah! Can't even afford to go to the gym. I'm gonna have to I can't afford to study at the diner. I have to read at home. Holy crap, bro. Those all take money. I don't have any money. What are all these part-time jobs paying for, man? Give me, we don't have any muscles, right? I guess we can go with kindness. We'll just finish the book. We'll just go one book at a time. One book at a time, guys. Sorry, all that luck is going straight to our fox pulls. All that luck is going straight to our fox pulls. We're gonna one-tap one multi-fox. Work at the beat pull shop with big rewards. Let's do it. All we're doing is I'm converting my time into money right now. My cat is scratching my butt. He's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? Grinding yen to spend on gacha just like IRL. Honestly, man, it's a little embarrassing. You want a large night of, oh fuck, man, who gives a shit? Just give him. Get there, get him the job. All jobs are fuel for gambling. Give me those 3 points. Those are my 3 points. I don't want to forget about them. Go to bed. So what'd you do on your weekend? I worked fucking 6 part-time jobs, and then I went to school, and I went to another 4 part-time jobs after school. All right, buddy. You want to come up? Here's the cat. Here's the cat. He likes laying on my lap. It's kind of a big deal. All right, like you get bloated. I'm gonna eat some asparagus tonight and some fucking chicken. I might need to get some groceries delivered. Remind me of Shenmue when they did it and it was fun. I haven't played Shenmue, but I know it's kind of like a life simulator in a lot of ways. I'm sorry, Shun. I've got priorities today. Let's go, cat. I know. It's a chonky boy. He's actually not that chonky. His brother is though. He's not like a super thin cat though. He's definitely got some meat on his bones. He's gained a little bit of weight for sure. His brother is definitely a big boy though. Not like you see those cats online where it's like they're just rounder than they are tall. I'm like, I don't even know how you get a cat like that. I don't know how you get a cat like that. That's a lot of dry kibble, bro. In a short amount of time. All right, Shun, we will hang out with you. I would lower, you know, I could lower this. You guys can. Let's see if I can. How many cats you got? I got 2 cats. I got brothers. I got Grandpa and Bento. They're brothers. Let's go. Is dry kibble bad for them? I've never had a cat. No, I think dry kibble's good. I think it kind of, like, in general, my understanding is if you serve them only a diet of wet food, that could be actually bad for the cats. But, like, sometimes wet food is actually good. It's like dry food is, like, the primary focus of their diet. But wet food every now and then can actually help cats with hydration because they tend to not drink enough water, apparently. And so a little bit of wet food from time to time can actually be good. Uh-oh. With the ultimate sacrifice here. Do we go with Emote? First thing we do is we go to the underground. Motherfucking capsules! Sorry, Grandpa. This piece of no good dog water poopy butt. Your cat will literally refuse dry kibble. I mean, at some point in life, like you gotta deal with the hand you're dealt, right? If you can't get your cat to eat if dry kibble, then what are you gonna do, right? As kittens, it was a little easier to train them, I think, because like we clip their nails all the time, and I have no issues with that. All right, we got 2. I'm so fucking. This is such a dog shit fucking game, bro. I hate this fucking game. I'm not having any fucking fun with these damn capybara motherfucking, these fat, dumb shit animals. No one even likes them. They're dumb. God! Recycling. I don't want these. I don't want those. I don't want the gifts. The gifts are lame. I want those. These give me money back. They give me recipes back. They give me shit I actually want. Look how many of these fucking things I'm gonna have, bro. Get rid of that. Level 68 account is crazy. I'm just halfway to 59 myself. My buddy hit 70 a couple days ago. I think well, actually, when I say a couple days ago, I think it was yesterday. So he might be one of the highest account levels in the whole game, because the gap becomes smaller on the more extremes, but still. All right, I don't want it. I don't want it. These give me this gives me stuff for cooking. How do you choose what present you get? Every 30, it gives you a gold one. So after you get, it's like 30 or something, but after you get like a bunch of these, it'll just convert them into one of these. And this gives you gifts to give your allies, which I don't care about that much. I care about 250 ones of these, bro. Look at this. Look at all these seeds. A little bit of money back, but also gives you a bunch of food for cooking and then a bunch of seeds. The chicken, the pork, the eggs, the vinegar, the rice, the soy sauce, the milk, the flour, the garlic, the leek, the sugar. We'll use these two. Yeah, I got a 5-star weapon case, all right. How much money do I got? Why wouldn't you show me how much money I have? How do I look at how much fucking money I have, game? Oh my god, why won't you just show me how much money I have without going in here and selecting in the machine? I don't even know if I have enough. I'm assuming the way you get high level using gems to refresh and stamina daily, right? I use 3 refreshes a day. So, it depends, maybe. I for the first week I did all 5 refreshes, and now I just do I do 3. To be fair, this one did give us 1 rare. I'm not spending yen on another thing in the game until I get this last fucking gacha thing. It's disgusting how much yen this is taking. It must be like a 1% rate for this one. This one must be like extra hard to get comparatively to others. Oh, I don't have enough. Because I've gotten all the other ones relatively quickly, and that one is taking me 50,000 yen plus at this point, 60,000 yen at this point, maybe, if I count up all of the ones I did earlier. Let's put it here. She used to eat it, but one day she doesn't even touch the dry kibble. Don't really know how to get her to eat it again, but oh well. I mean, maybe if, like, because my cats don't ever get offered wet food. Once every 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I'll give them like some wet food or some tuna or something. So that they have to eat the dry food or they don't eat, basically. And so they're like, all right. Listen, we'll eat. But I'm not here to tell other people how to. I only know my 2 cats. I'm not like a expert in raising cats, you know. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, our P just leveled up. Cat will get out of there. Oh, am I gonna sneeze? My cat doesn't like it when I sneeze. I think we could do this very soon. Oh, what's this? Increase Sumi's defense by 10. Let's go, boys! Sumi just got 10 defense. We'll just buy all this shit. I just had the world's longest boss fight for the Lightning Guild boss. Never disrespect Morgana. That man healed the while for like 100 turns. Managed to get 5% with only Wonder and Lightning on that. Hey, where you going, buddy? Where you going? Let's get this. I mean, no. I think Morgana's great. The only argument people have against Morgana is that if you need to revive, like this is what people say is like, Morgana's not good because if you ever need to revive, it means you already did something wrong, which maybe is kind of true in a sense, but also it's like, I don't know, you don't always have every team min-max. They're just like such a generically powerful, good character. I think they're just great, you know? So we still have 3,200 left. These are so expensive. Why are these so expensive? Why is my hair in my face? Why am I... Why... These actually could be worth it. 1,000 for these actually is probably kind of... I don't know, 10 of those is not a lot. Every month you can get 2 coffee aids. Whoop-de fucking do, game. Wow, thanks a fucking ton. Wow, how generous. My favorite meal / type of food for delivery? Can I be honest? This is not answer your question. One of my favorite meals is soup, which is like ramen, pho, just fucking stew, you know, just chicken noodle soup, whatever. Like, I don't like chicken noodles fine or whatever, but basically soup is one of my favorite foods, but I fucking hate eating soup. Like, it's weird. It's like one of my least favorite delivery methods. Like, I don't like a bowl of liquid that I have to eat, but I think soup is so delicious almost every time I ever have it. Honestly, anything I could just eat with a fucking fork is fine with me. I tend not to prefer, like, I mean, I like sandwiches and stuff, but I wouldn't prefer to eat a sandwich over something I could eat with a fork. I think he did 6 revives on that fight. Man, that's a lot. Even after reading that book, you're still struggling to get it? Not even struggling. It's fucking impossible. It's impossible. All right, so here's what I've been working on. One, we probably just need to get... Let's, I was working on... Who has the cards right now? I think these are going to be good enough for now. For Fox when he comes out. So what I need is to get shit to rank him up. So let's take a look here. This might be, he might be fine to get up to level 70 with these. We need Kompaku gems, which are a secondary resource. Okay, let's just look at these. Let's just look in our actual inventory because that's not making it easy for me. Okay. Revelation card, I don't care about these. We still got a fuck ton of them for now. This is I don't know if this is enough, but what about the gear? We have 0. Okay, we got a reasonable amount of gear stuff as well. At least it's enough to start, you know. But what about only 3 gold parts? And how about books? So we have 0 books. I think we have literally 0 books. So we're gonna go spend some resources on that. The super loud alarm clock, huh? A lot of fucking seeds, I'll tell you that. Can I wish I could sell some of the shit that I don't want. Like, do I really need this many? Like, do they just go up to 900 forever? Can I ever convert that shit into something else? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some books. Sandwiches are like most of your diet. I really do like sandwiches, but I wouldn't pick a like, as far as delivery method, it's not my favorite food delivery method. I don't particularly like touching food with my hands. But it wouldn't deter me. I wouldn't be like, I don't want to eat that. I have to touch it. Like, another great example is like pickles. I love eating pickles out of the jar because I think they're delicious, but I don't like getting the pickle out of the jar. You got this, guys. And I think we are going to go grind our Kompaku gems. Boom. Headshot. I was surprised they kind of made it where they made this game in a slightly different way than I would have expected, where Wonder is always like your lowest level character, because when you get Wonder level 70, you level up all your characters to level 80, right? When you get Wonder level 60, you level them all up to 70. So it's kind of weird that they don't make you like at level 60, then you can level up everyone to level 60, and Wonder's always either tied or your highest. But he's always your lowest, which I think is kind of funny. It's not like bad. It just is what it is. So I'll probably hit 70 right around when we're getting Fox. Probably right around when we're getting Fox. Did our podcast come out yet? Did me and Bear's podcast come out yet? It did? That's good. I don't know what time he makes it go live. Maybe I'll take a look here. Oh, an hour ago. So probably at 2 p.m. my time. Happy birthday for Platypus. Thanks for carrying the guild battle. You're welcome. I'll have to look into. I'll probably. I won't watch it because I was like literally there for it, right? But like I'll probably I'll take a quick glance. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's do 3, 4. Let's do these. Most of the other Persona games, the pro tag is super OP. And here he's a buff bot most of the time. Yeah, he's not like even particularly strong until you get to those higher levels. Like obviously, like a level 30 Wonder is like not better at any specific thing, because all of his personas are kind of generic. And as they get more specialized as you level up, he then becomes just like a little bit better in general. Goals, look at that. Woo! Who said we're low on Kompaku gems? Look at that 5,000 right there. All right, let's go ahead and go to the metaverse. Let's go to the memory of recollections. Let's go to the 100% palace here. See, there's only 4 palaces in the game, guys. Keep that in mind. All right, let's go here. And we will go, can we start at the top and work our way down this time? I kind of want to try that. I want to see if we're a high enough level now. We do want to put characters in our party, ideally. Highest level. So first you go 85. I'm kind of thinking if there's any of these personas I should break through. I don't really know. I kind of do want to dilly-dally with that a little bit. Let's so everyone's level 70, right? Oh, you're level 66, so we can put you in. I don't think you're going to be an appropriate... I think you guys are going to be too low of a level for me to do what I want to do. Because it's weird because you want to use the experience to level up characters, but also you don't really get to instantly kill. Okay, maybe you do, because maybe we're just a high enough level now. I guess he's only level 49. That is pretty low. I haven't done this in a little while, so I don't have my route down. But it's alright. Yeah, these guys give you pretty good. I hope they raise the cap on this, especially in Palace 3, when you're going to be able to hit it so fast. But it also becomes currently useless. Like, it's just not that big of a deal. Like, 10,000 and, what, 40,000 experience is, like, not that important. I would like it to be a bigger deal. Sorry, we should take a look here to make sure that you guys can actually gain experience. You cannot. I'm honestly, Ryuji, I'm just gonna leave you here for now. You can get a little bit of experience. Sorry, let's take a... The buttons. I think they could raise the cap to 100,000 and it would be totally fine. Let's take a look. Can you level up? You cannot level up. Can you level up? You cannot level up. All right, well, fuck it. I'm not going to put in any effort to that shit. Oh, these aren't breakable. That's right. We already broke all the breakable items. I thought for the longest time that they respawned, and it turns out there's just an insanely large amount of them. What's with all these safety doors and no enemies? Oops. Yeah, they could totally raise the cap. 100,000 a day might be a lot, if I'm being completely honest, but I don't think it would be like crazy. How do we get up there? Oh. Do it. I guess you can't just run to do it, huh? Get back here! Why are you running in circles? Oh, that guy he wasn't even worth my time. Was he worth my time? Do I need to enter a dungeon again for breakables? You don't need to, but there's an achievement for it. There's an achievement for getting all the breakables. Or it's like getting 95% of the breakables or something, so I don't know exactly. All right, I hate this. I hate this whole floor. I don't like the I don't like verticality. I like it when I'm exploring. I don't like it when I'm just running through it for Kompaku gems. Why don't you fucking jump over it, numbnuts? He said lovingly to his fans. Let's go. And we're getting Makami. I don't know if we need any of these lower level personas for fusing in the future. I assume that we do, but I honestly just don't know. I don't currently value them very high, but maybe that they have a value that I'm not aware of. Come on, there's got to be some enemies around. This guy looks real. I guess not. There's two enemies in the front, like in the first area in this palace that no matter what you do, you got to fight them, no matter how much you out level them, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know why, but I call them real enemies. Get them. In fact, if we use this, we might even find a breakable item. On this floor, there's not, I guess, but I bet on one of the floors, there's still a couple breakable items that we missed that we could go and get. I'm not super concerned about it, though. I mean, 350 when you only have to get to 10,000, that's not bad. I'll just go all the way up here, somewhere totally different. There we go. What next, Wonder? What do you think, bro? I should use Mont more, and I will when I ever get a chance to level her up. I don't know if I'm gonna use her in the I don't know if she fits into the Fox team. I know it's like ice dummy, but like I don't know if that's actually what the team needs. Is an attack scaling guaranteed crit ice character. I don't feel like she has a synergy with Fox inherently. Although she does generate her own shields. I think that's kind of a thing that ice characters are just gonna do. Ice characters seem to have a synergy with shields and follow-up attacks. Lightning characters, I wouldn't have said have follow-up attacks because Mohota doesn't. But obviously Yui is like literally only counterattack, so I guess she is the next one. Man, he's really confident about climbing underneath that. Did you struggle with the boss that turns into a Sura after 4 turns? Honestly, I don't even remember which boss that is, so the answer is gonna be no. But I was probably over leveled by the time I got here. I wasn't really fighting these at like a fair fair time. And I'm afraid I'm going to be over leveled for the full Next Palace already. Hopefully you can't over level. Hopefully it'll like scale to your level a little bit or something. But we'll find out, I guess. Still not, you know, we're not capping out yet. I mean, I'm okay. Let's keep getting it. Is level 80 from what I heard? Is it level 80? I mean, I hope so. Honestly, I really do hope so, because that would make it more fun for me, but it might make it a little more difficult for other players, I'll admit. Let's go back to where I really like. You know, I like the third Bailey. This is my favorite area to run, even though you get less kills. I heard that 16-bit Bear was gifting 200,000 gems to a follower. What are you talking about? Let's take a look at the shop. There's no way. There's no way. This is 82 bucks and it's 6,000. Even if it was 10,000, you would still have to spend like 400 bucks. Where does the Phantom Idol XP get stored? It doesn't get stored. It goes onto the characters. So if you don't have a character that could take it, they just goes away. So you need to be using a party of characters that could actually level up, like Mont here. It may not look like she's getting that much because she's not, but if you take a look here, she has gotten, I don't know, 8,900 experience today. Yeah, I always buy everything on mobile. You caught me? Damn right. You know what? I will say, Bears viewers seem to do a lot of super chats, guys. Okay, does he have the cut in though for the eyes? Look at that guy. That's a real enemy. He's only level 31, but he makes me fight him. I don't want to. Does he have the cut in with the eyes for like the shing? Because that's like really cool. I was actually really jealous about that. They're still $4.99. It's possible they raise the prices or they equalize them or something. I don't know, but also if you're on Apple, I believe they're more expensive than if you're on Windows or Google Play. Shing. The edited cut-in for Bear is dope. I know. In fact, it's so dope that, like, I've said it once, I'll say it before. I am genuinely, unapologetically jealous. That is such a good idea, and there's no world where I can now use it because it's his idea, and that's just like straight up idea theft. And it's like, it's so cool, and I'm so mad that I didn't think of it first. And I probably would never have thought about it because I wasn't thinking about redoing my emotes. But I'll be the only one with a Mara emote, I guess. So the standard packs are the same price. Cool. I mean, I always buy everything off Google because I have, you know, Google Play points, and it's like I spend more money than normal people do. Okay, we capped out. Yeah, we're capped out. So we're killing you just for the love of the blood. But yeah, if you take a look at our party here, I guess you just go to Thieves. Right. He got 10,000 experience. So still, you do this every day. It takes 3 days to get 1 level. But if you think about it in this way, how much is this? This is 4,000 experience. So it's like every day you get 2 gold and 2 blue per character that you get the experience on. So over 3 days, it's like you got 6 and 6 per character. So you can get up to, every day, let's say you're doing 3 characters, you can do up to 4 if you have your navigator, but you don't have as many options. So because I had 2 characters today, let's just say I had my 3 characters today. That means you would get 6 gold books, 6 blue books per day. worth of stamina for characters, because even if it doesn't level them up, that's still books you will never need to use on them in the future. So you are generating stamina in a longer term, I suppose. So that's, I think it's worth it, but it becomes increasingly less worth it over time. Use someone's suitcase opening animation for super chats. Ooh. I don't know how to do an animated thing, but maybe I can. I'd have to get a... But if I went here... That's a good idea. That's a good idea. If I could get the... You could even do levels, right? You could do like a $1 donation, gives you like a $1 super chat, because I think you could do it by level. So like a $1 super chat will give you like the purple animation. A $5 super chat will give you like the gold animation, and then like a $10 super chat will get you the legendary animation or something like that, right? You can even do levels. This is a good enough idea where I will look into it. I will look into it. Where's my notepad? Where's my notepad? Hee ho, cut an emote, all out attack. No. Super chat message. Poll animations for weapons. I like the weapon ones more, I think, because the suitcase is just there. You don't need to have a face, I guess. Although maybe like a $50 one could be the fake out, right? But no one will ever get that, so it doesn't matter. But I do like the idea of the weapon poll animation as the super chat stuff. Mara 1, Mara 2, silhouette. There we go. For members. For members. Okay. This is stuff I'm actually going to work on today. I think it's a good enough idea where I actually should do that. You're absolutely right. All right, so what is next on the itinerary? I'm specifically not trying to rank up characters right now because I just want to save everything now for... Well, let's take a look. Would we be able to rank you up? We could rank you up if I wanted to rank up your skills. I'm kind of using her as like a dummy for... This attack is... Cheering you on is reasonably good, I suppose, but... What happens if she's A6? Honestly, A6 makes her reasonable as a single target. I will say, before A6, she's probably kind of mid. What's her weapon do? It's possible she's just better than I'm giving her credit for, which isn't bad. This is bad. That's a bad weapon. That's a pretty bad weapon. Let's take a look at her 5-star weapon. Out of curiosity, I promise to not pull on it. But let's say if I wanted to not get this and I wanted to get her dumbass daggers. Increase chance to inflict sleep. When using a skill on an ally, increase their attack by 20%. This is a pretty solid weapon, honestly. It gives her 30% attack and makes her sleep really likely to happen, which is also good. No, her sleep is good. I actually use her in Velvet Trials all the time when you're going up against things that are way higher level than you. Like if you're going up against the level 80 Thor or some shit, you just put it to sleep every turn. But if it ever, the thing is, that is useful, but it's still probably worse than just doing it on Wonder, because Wonder can do it with even a higher percent chance, because Sandman has like a 50% bonus to sleep accuracy. Although she can get the Revolution cards that make it better, but I still think it's like, it's still semi-replaceable, but it is good. Like you could sleep the target every turn, until you run out of Greenleaf stacks, and then you're fucking embarrassed, but whatever. Increase the chance to inflict sleep by 40% when using a skill on an ally. Increase target's attack by... This is a good weapon, but Final Buster is probably better, right? Grant your ally 16% attack and 16% crit damage. I don't even know if Leon is necessarily better at buffing. Leon has way more like shit going on with his buffs, but he's such a lame ass character. I don't even know if he's like actually better. Let's take a look at Leon here. Let me read your shit here. What does Ultimate Booster do? Increase one ally's attack by 19%. Yeah, for each stack of Power of Friendship, the target has increased attack by 20% of his attack. So for 2 stacks, so it's like 40, 50, 60%. Yeah, that is arguably better. Hers is potentially better. If let's say if you have them, her, Tomoko, and Leon, and they're not that built, there's a very important distinction here that's different. Leon's Ultima Booster gives 20%, gives one ally 19% of attack. Then it gives him 40% of his attack, whereas hers gives 30% of their attack and then 30% of her attack. So if you're using it like on Joker, who has, I don't know, like let's say your Joker has whatever, how much attack? If your Joker has way more attack than your Leon, the 30% that she gives him is based off his own attack. Is actually could be more than the 40% of his own attack, right? Leo's the GOAT. Yeah, but Leo fucking sucks, bro. He's so boring and lame. I dislike him strongly. I think Haruna is a way better buffer, but not at awareness 0. You think once you get Haruna awareness 1, I think she becomes way better than Leo. But I also think Tomoko is a better buffer if your Leo is not built enough. You need your Leo to have a lot of attack to outperform, I think. Which is fine. I mean, of course. But if you build them both, I think he ends up scaling quite a bit better. Because these are stagnant numbers. 30 plus 30%. 30 plus 30% is not as good as like a skill like this that ends up going to 20 plus 40%, right? So that's 60%. I guess they're actually, you know what? That's 60% versus 60%. So they are relatively equal there. Although, again, if Leo has more attack than your target, he'll be stronger. If the target has more attack than Leo, then probably Tomoko is better. But also, he gives a lot of critical damage, which is really his big thing here, right? She doesn't really give any critical damage. 45% is a huge amount. So you need them to crit. But, I mean, is that crazy? Probably not. This also gives him more critical damage. And this gives him more critical damage. Yeah, so I think he's obviously better if you're critting. If you're not critting and you're going with the target with more individual attack, I think that this is... She definitely has a situation, although narrow, where she's better. She might be better on someone like... I don't know. Maybe like Sumi. I don't know if Sumi's critting that much, but a character that attacks a lot but maybe isn't going for crits. This increases their damage by 20%. This increases their damage by 6%. Yeah, I mean, I think they're closer than people give them credit for, honestly. How'd you level up that fast? Coffees? Mostly coffees. Mostly, not entirely coffees, but mostly coffees for sure. How do I look at my energy? Do I go, take me to the energy pile? Take me to the realm of repression. I still have 27 coffees though. I might be able to, so every energy is worth, one energy is worth 25 experience, right? Let's just open the calculator. So I think one energy is equal to 25 thing. And so 25 experience times 60 energy is 1500 experience per coffee. And how many coffees did I say I have? I have 27. We'll say 28 if I include the 2 little coffees. So times 28. So I have 42,000 experience worth of coffees. So I can go from 68 to 69, but I cannot make it. If I used all my coffee, I would still not make it to 70 yet. Does increasing your crit rate even matter in guild bosses since crits don't work? It does, because it increases your crit damage. So yes, it almost always it does matter, with a few exceptions. Because you're never dealing crits, but part of the increased damage you're dealing is based off your crit rate and your crit damage. So crit rate and crit damage will increase your damage output. It's just guaranteed with no percent chance, which I think they make it no percent chance. That way people don't feel like they need to grind to get crits every single time. And so you'll get consistent numbers. However, with something very weirdly specific, like a very, very specific one right here is our lightning boy. This guy here. Like, what he does is increases crit damage, which does work, but increases foes' crit damage taken. I'm pretty confident this does not work, because why would it matter to increase their crit damage taken if they can't take crit damage? So there are things that, like, if they debuff the foe to take more crit damage and you never deal a crit, I think that doesn't work at all. But buffing your own stats does work. Also, these guys, I wonder if they're supposed to be connected and then be an Ouroboros, because both their heads are kind of a similar purple, but this is a purple that goes to blue, that's a purple that goes to red, but maybe here it's the same. It's cute. I like this thing. I don't know what all the lines mean. Funny snake? It is a funny snake, isn't it? So I think we have all the personas we can possibly have until we hit level 70, and then we're gonna have fucking nothing. There's not that many more personas, right? There's only literally, what, 15 more, but each of these 15 is so much harder to get. Okay, we don't have this guy. This guy must be a... Who are you? We must need someone, right? Increase attack by 24.9%. When using skills, increase bless damage by 3% per blessing on the party. Up to 8 blessings. That's pretty easy to get. By 4% per blessing stack on the party for 2 turns. Up to 8 blessing stacks. I mean, what is that? 4 times 8? 8, 16. That's 32%. That seems fine. What does this one do? 75% attack and grant 2 blessing stacks for each blessing on the user. Increase skill damage by 5%. So if you have 5 blessings, this is also doing 100% damage to all foes. I mean, it's like, it seems good. It doesn't seem like actually busted, though. I didn't think of that. So probably better to run Ame instead of Urgler for the boss if you're running Yui. Yes. I'd say pretty much running, I don't know who Ame is, honestly, if I'm being real with you. It's probably the dog. It's probably the one that is like the creepy dog that gives me nightmares. It's probably this, if I had to guess. Nope, that's Bandbog. Let's take a look. I don't know, maybe it's not a lightning guy even. Ame no Uzumi, is that this one? Let's see what she does. When a foe is shocked, increase party's crit rate by 8.5%. That would be way better. Yeah. That's definitely better. And she's probably easier to get this up too, getting that 10%. And electric dance is totally fine too. Yeah, she might be good for this exact fight. Because it gives all of your characters more guaranteed damage as well. So who am I missing here in rank 6? I'm just missing this guy. Which I must need in order to... Oh, exchange? There's no way this is the only way to get him, right? Oh, it is. But even though he's rank... So, okay. So are you just a rank 6 that you can't fuse right now? Right, because I'm fusing rank 6s. Yeah, so it seems like he's an exchange. Oh, is he an exchange only? Do you save the marathon drinks? I try to save like 3 to 4. So let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 personas. Let's go to the metaverse. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then there's, oh, you're absolutely right. And then 13, 14, 15. These are the 3 you can only get through here, huh? It would seem like you can only get these guys through this. That would be the final 15. So do I even know what you guys do? Critical rate by 17.5% when using a skill on a foe for each elemental ailment on the main target. Increase nuclear damage taken by 10%. So they could take up to 30% more damage. This guy seems like he's a great assassin, honestly. Also, I like that he's holding that little thing there, that little butt plug. Oh, look at this. Purchase limited 4. So you can only ever get 4 of these. Because that's all you ever need to max them out, right? Increase defense by 37. Does that mean you can never... So that means you can never use these guys to teach skills to other characters, huh? Let's take a look here. Increase defense by 37%. That's kind of fun. When granting a shield to an ally, increase main target's defense 25%. And ice damage by 15%. Fox! Fox! We found Fox's daddy. We found Fox's daddy. You could use other materials to overclock, yeah, but if you're only able to ever get one additional one, I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe you could exchange them later. I don't know. Don't stop spamming. Nightbot. Maybe I look up how to get rid of Nightbot. Maybe I look up how to get rid of Nightbot. I kind of like him yelling at people, though. I don't know why it scales off attack. When shielded, increase defense. While shielded, grant the shield to the party. While shielded, increase defense by 30%. King Fox? This is King Fox. We are building the fuck out of this. We gotta get him before Fox comes out. Look at this. Increase shield while shielded, increase defense by 30%. I assume that's for the allies. Also, give them 25% and increased ice damage 15%. And increase their defense at the start of the turn. And increase my speed. This is good. This is good. This is what we want. Now, how do we get you again? We got to be level 70. Oh, well, if we take a look here, when does Fox come out, guys? Do you know when Fox comes out? Oh, fuck. I forgot to do these. Ah! Maybe we put in our, the 23rd to the 24th, something like that. Okay. Let's put Mary in here as our assist, yeah. No, I want you to be the assist. Let's put Windboy up here. Let's do Shun. Key, you're good, but you don't have the shiny circle, so we'll do that. But you have the weapon, so we're cool with that. 23rd will be the live stream. Oh my god, it's so far away, guys. Guys, this is so far away. You know why that's good, though? That's good, though. So let's take a look. How much do we need? Sorry. We need... Everyone? 52230 minus... That's divided by. That's divided by. Clear, clear, clear. 52230 minus 16524. We need 35,000. So let's say today's the 20th. We have the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe we have 2 days. So we have negative 18,000 for 2 days. Huh. Just from dailies, we're probably not gonna hit level 69. You can get them from the Sea of Souls rank 3 star. What? Oh! Oh! Is that this? Did we keep our 1% by the way for in 3 days? We are in currently 1%. In this thing? Are you sure? You can only get them from the Sea of Souls, rank 3 star and onwards. These? Oh. So we're at 2-star C5. Well, they put us at 1% at all of them. So you can't even get this guy yet anyway, huh? I'm at number 371. That's pretty good. This is the only way to get this, huh? So that's the only way to get those guys? That is brutal. Wow. Because that means we're at least a month away, because in 3 days it'll reset, we'll all go up to rank 3, but we're not going to get those until that one ends, right? I really thought you'd be able to get them from up here. I thought that this would drop them, but I guess not, huh? Look how fucking annoying these guys are. Well, I really wanted to get King Frost before he got added, so I guess, you know, whatever. Whatever. All right, let's just take a look at other stuff. Let's take a look at the rest of the compendiums. What was King Frost, by the way? Was he a... He's a tanky boy. So let's see if we could just find other tanky boys, right? Let's see if there's anyone that does something similar. No. I wish I could hit the arrow, bro. Why is this so... I hate this UI so much. Increase party's defense. It's okay. It doesn't do defense and shield. We're probably going to end up using Norn, honestly. Can't wait for the King Frost special stream. I'm so excited. We'll probably end up using... Oh, not even... Who are you? Increase their defense by 11%. Okay. What's this do? This does increase party's defense. And in addition, it also increases party's defense. That's pretty good. But the issue with Fox is you really want... This isn't even the right guy. Did you skip Norn? Oh, maybe we skipped Norn. Oh, okay. I thought it would go this way. I don't know how books work. The thing with Norn, though, is he gives everyone shield. And the thing about shield is that triggers Fox's, like, synergies. Probably even more than the defense stuff matters. But that's why it's so good that King Frost does both. Man. As claim. Unless you give a shield and defense, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm less excited now. I really wanted this guy. I was so excited. Single target damage A? Are you serious? What? Why? What's your single target damage here, huh? You don't even come with an attack. Status elements D. Support D. What do you call that shield? This game, bro. Get this skill web out of my face. This thing doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. Multi-target damage A. He doesn't even have a multi-target attack. You have to train him to get a multi-target attack. Then I bet he still does less. Shield is not support. Yeah, shield isn't recovery or support. All shield is healing. All right. I know it's a tomato situation, but I'm telling you, shield and healing both serve the same purpose of surviving. Let's go get a coffee. Norn plus Puppet and Yuki shields are probably going to be common team for Fox. Yes, 100%. That'll be the go-to Fox team. Who the last character will be? I don't even know if it matters. I haven't decided who the last character will be. I don't even know if it matters, honestly. I am kind of curious if Mont synergizes at all. Where the fuck is Mont? I don't even know what the fuck she looks like. That's not. Why are you this high up? Leo? No, Leo buffs attack. Leo doesn't care about that at all. I mean, it could be someone even as simple as Marion, but I'd probably pick someone else that does damage, honestly. That's whatever. When damaging foes with Blade Dancer, 100% chance to inflict freeze, that's whatever. I don't know if we need a foe frozen, that's when you run another ice character. Because she doesn't care at all about... She does care about resonance, but that's it. Shun for defense shred. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be Shun. Honestly, just for defense shred and the ability to put on a freeze if you need to. Yeah, you don't synergize at all. You have a similar style where you care about you self-shield, right? You self-shield at the end of your turn, right? I guess here, once you get awareness 1, you self-shield. And you also do follow-up attacks. So you follow him in that way, but use totally different stats. And then Shun is defense shred. Obviously, Leo just doesn't do anything for the fight. Here we go. We can just do this. Let's go to a party. Let's go here. We'll name this Fox Squad. Confirm. So obviously we're using you. Obviously we're gonna use Puppet. And we're obviously gonna use Norn. And then I don't know. It doesn't matter what else we put. Let's just put some random stuff for now. So this will be Fox. And then we have one more slot. I do kind of like burning. I think Karuna increases attack as well. Marion does increase damage, which is good. Does she synergize? I don't know if she synergizes. You know what? She does synergize because she synergizes with Yukimi here. So I think that because you synergize with Yukimi, that's probably pretty good. And Fox does have a awareness. I don't know if it's an awareness, or I can't remember if it's an awareness or a skill, but he has to maintain his HP above like 35% to do more damage. I think that's awareness 3, so it's probably not relevant. But I'm guessing this will be the Fox squad, because even though she doesn't necessarily synergize super well with Fox, she does synergize very well with Yukimi. But it's also possible we may just not want her at all and just do something like a debuffer, right? Someone that makes the enemies weaker as opposed to making Fox stronger. Yeah. It's definitely going to be between one of these two. I think this will be like a more defensive build, and this will be more of an offensive build. You're not going to really need healing, right? Because you're going to have so many shields, is the idea. Because between Norn and Yukimi and Fox generating his own shields, you're probably going to be fine. So I think this will be... Well, we should switch you out for now and put Marion in, as that's who we assume we'll end up using. And then I think this is the leveling squad. This is just changes to leveling. This is Yumi. Or not Yumi. Yui. Obviously, Fire Boys is like a really good squad. Dots. This is dot stacks, even though without the... Because the leader applies the burn. And then you're basically meant there to get a bunch of curse on them. But I could probably min-max this one. This is actually just like a single target damage build. Bless Boys. I don't know if Yumi's needed for the Bless Boys. But I do like how these guys synergize together. I'd probably just run, honestly, Ann in this most of the time as an AoE damage dealer. But Joker carry, this is pretty obvious. And HP Boys, everyone here cares about HP. I like Key a lot. Obviously, he's way better when Ann's around, but the fire team in general is honestly pretty good. I'm a fan of it. Let's take a look at the friends list. Thank you. Let's take a look if we have any friends that haven't been on in a while. 7 days, yeah, you're gone. How do I... What the fuck is this? Let me out. Let me out. How do I get rid of you? Unfriend. Unfriend. Sorry if you get unfriended. 7 days is a long time. 15 hours? Not a long time. Wow, I'm actually surprised. This is the highest retention I've seen ever. Since day one, I've added everyone that's ever friended me. And only 4 people I've had to kick for being inactive? Okay, wait, 7 days ago. Never mind, never mind, never mind. It's not organized in a way that I would interpret. Okay. It's organized by character level? Well, that's fucking stupid. Who wants that? 4 days ago was too long. I don't care. 7 days. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind. This is way more normal. I don't know why it would organize. I cannot believe it organized it in this way. Maybe there's a way to switch it up at the top, but I just assumed they would organize it the way that every game's ever done it. 9 minutes ago, sorry, buddy. A sorting feature for the friends list would be nice. You would think so, right? Honestly, though, that I still, after all said and done, it is pretty phenomenal. I need to request. Get rid of this. I need the Cappy B. You have to trade a different one? What's the point? Why would I ever do that? You know what? Honestly, this is probably pretty good to go in. If someone wants something and they trade you 2 of another one, this is just a way to get free money, right? So if you get 1,000, oh, I want this for 0. Oh, maybe that's what they want. I don't know which one it is, but you might be able to get some extra resources in here if you have a bunch of these crappy ones. Oh, I guess you only do it 3 times, but still, it could be good. Showtime! To restart have a menu to just quickly restart the development trials. I agree, that would be nice, honestly. Let's go and harvest our plants. So hitting 70 before Fox comes out is not that massive of a deal because we don't get Jack Frost. He's like time gated to us right now. Oh, unknown seeds, let's go. Pop them. And then, I don't know, let's get some Napa. How do you guys feel about Napa or potatoes? We ever grown a potato in half a day? From seeds to fully done potatoes? Can we do the plants? No. I don't know why we don't ever get fucking flowers. I know they're not edible, I guess, but first time we've ever cooked this, let's do it. Miso ramen, I'll cook it. That's why I like trading all these things in, because they give you just a little bit of, you know, every time you trade one in, if you get like 50 of them, you get a bunch of dumb fucking food, you know? I kind of wish I knew what the colors meant, if there was anything for it, but like I'm a master of this one. If I cook this one another 6 times, do I get Do I get another recipe? Because by cooking something you're a master of, you can get more recipes in it, you know? Let's cook this 8 times. We'll become a master. Le chef wonder. We're still an amateur after... Wow, you have to cook that one a lot. But you have the ability to learn recipes. Like, I learned one of these by cooking a different meal enough times. By becoming a master of a different meal, you can learn different recipes. It's kind of a really weird, unclear system, but I think it says so here. Even after reaching the master chef level of proficiency, you have a chance to receive new recipes if you continue cooking dishes. So let's go here. We're a master of this, right? Let's cook it 6 more times. Let's go. I don't think there's anything to do with all this extra food that I'm never going to eat, is there? Delicious! All right, well, we didn't get any new recipes from that. All right, I'm not sure if there's that much more I could do today, if I'm being completely honest. I think this is the kind of stuff, the lull before content, where I need to find a secondary thing to do on stream. I think, like, we log in, don't dilly-dally, we just get in, do some dailies for like a half hour to an hour, and then we play something else for about 2 hours, like another Persona game. But I don't have that much on my my radar right now. But it would be kind of fun to have like a Persona something else game to play. But we managed to stretch out this weekly reset, play the SMT Gacha. Oh, that would be the dream, bro. Maybe not though. Did you play Strikers? I haven't played. I actually, oh my god, do I own Strikers on Steam? I do. I even own it. Huh. Maybe that is something we do. I'll consider that for sure. I'll consider playing P5 Strikers. Like doing the gacha and then doing P5 Strikers. It hasn't had an update since 2001. How fucking old is this game already? I bought it and I've almost never played it. I do got to be careful on Steam. I have my NSFW filter off. Not because I buy porn games. You could look, I don't own a single porn game, but Fear and Hunger 2 Termina was considered NSFW, so I turned it off, and then I'm like, I don't care. I'm not turning it back on. So I gotta be careful about just casually browsing Steam, because it'll just like, especially on stream, like it'll just be like, oh, here's the top selling game. Big ass titty motherfucking horse donkey girl, the game. I'm like, what is this degen shit? I'll wishlist it, but I'm not buying it, all right? Let's see where they take this one, right? Yeah, and it's Mara. I don't know what Mara is, I'll be honest. Oh, it's Mara from this game. Yes. It's just the giant penis. I don't know, NSFW games always end up in the top sellers. Just they always, every time. It's great. I literally, this is one of my biggest, like, mysteries in life. All right, I guess I don't relate to gooner culture, okay? And maybe I'm just old and out of date, but I've never even understood. I remember being young and in high school watching like High School of the Dead. I'm like, what's with the dumb fucking fan service? I don't care about the fan service anime, the waifu anime, the gooner games. I just don't get it. We have access to literally unlimited amounts of free porn on the internet. I don't need porn in my games and games in my porn. These are not things I want to mix, you know? It's like, I don't know, there's things like you can like things and not want to mix them up, right? Amara dating sim, I'm in. Honestly, yeah, that would be kind of funny. All NSFW Steam games are blocked. I mean, they're always so popular and they always sell so well. I think I saw something like there was a website called Nutaku. There was a YouTube video saying that Nutaku has more players than Steam does, and I had never even heard of the site. And it's all just, you know, like waifu anime sex games or whatever. And it's like, listen, I guess I'm the weird one, because I honestly just don't, I'm not on that wavelength. I don't get it. I would rather just go take care of business if I have to. There's literally porn available. Then have it inside of all my entertainment. I don't know. For me, it's just weird, man. I don't get it. I don't understand the allure. For me, it's like distracting, and it feels like completely unnecessary. But you know, fuck me, I guess, right? Here we are, barely even after all of our gacha, we could barely even afford a fucking plum juice. This country, man, this country and its gacha is absolutely cracking down on my. It's a bit weird. I mean, I don't know if it's weird. It's so common that it makes me feel like it's not weird, but I will say it's just something I don't relate. I just don't get it, I guess. I've never been playing a game and like, man, I wish there were more tits and ass in this. That would make this game so much better. It just, even like don't even get me started. Like, we're gonna have a lot of awkwardness. I didn't even think about this, but when Persona 5 comes out with like their summer skins with girls in bikinis and stuff, and it's obviously like a thirst trap kind of thing, I don't even know. It's gonna be awkward because these are literal high schoolers. These are literal high schoolers. And in my country, they are under the legal age of consent, and I'm not attracted to them. I think it's weird to put high schoolers in bikinis and then sell that as some sort of like thirst trap. But also, in other countries, it's just literally not. Like, it's totally legal, right? Like, other countries have different ages of consent that are like, apparently 18 is the highest in the world. There's a lot of countries that have 18, but I think there's like one. I looked it up after someone on my Discord told me that in their country the age of consent was 15. I was like, what? And so that I started looking it up on like Wikipedia. And so I think it was like in 2 years ago, I think it was 2023, according to Wikipedia, maybe I'm misinformed, Japan took the age of consent from 13 to 16, something like that. I was just like, no wonder so many, like, it made more sense why so many of these games have really, really underage girls presented in that way. Because as a Westerner, it feels very weird to me. You guys have it at 15. Yeah, to me, that seems insane, but I've been raised in a culture where it's been 18 literally my whole life. And there's even a phrase, 17 will get you 20. That it means if you have physical relations with a 17-year-old, you'll get 20 years in prison. You know, like that's like the joke. It's not a joke, it's real, but like that's like the 17 will get you 20. Don't forget, 17 will get you 20. And Japan originally made it 18, I believe. It used to be 16, if I remember correctly. I thought it was 13 up to 16, but maybe it's 18 now. Who knows? They need to bump it up to 18 plus. Anything under is just sick. I mean, I lean towards that. Yes, I think under 18 is just children. You know, I mean, and again, there's always a gray line. Oh, so 17 and a half is a child, but 18 is an adult. It's like, no, I'm 33. I'm not attracted to 18-year-olds either, right? But like, there is a point where you have to draw a line, right? So I don't like telling like straight up another culture that like 17 is evil and 18 isn't evil, anything like that. But I would definitely support like a worldwide push to upping the age of consent to being 18. But, you know, also I'm not currently out there signing, you know, I'm not out there making petitions. I'm not the face. Give me Persona, but let them be in college. Yeah, what's wrong with having Persona, but everyone's in their 20s, bro? I think it'd be way more believable also if they're in college, because you might not be taking full classes all the time every day and then going home to your parents that have to be out of town for your fucking main character to have freedom. It would be way cooler to just have a Persona where everyone's in. Honestly, I would like I would prefer the Yakuza Infinite Wealth where they're all in their 40s, you know? Persona 6, I hope Persona 6 they go college. I hope they go outside of college. I hope they go with like normal adults, like in their 30s and 40s. I would love the Yakuza route, but at least college is like a middle ground, right? Where it's like, all right, do we have to keep playing high schoolers? I will keep playing high schoolers as long as they keep telling compelling stories with very fun mechanics and very good gameplay and very likable characters. But I would much prefer to age the characters up a little bit, especially as most of the audience for Persona, I think is starting to age as well. I'm actually really glad that at least a couple of the characters that use personas in this game are adults. I'm really excited for the old chick, the 78-year-old or whatever. I am so excited to get her. That's just so fucking cool. I love characters that are not like considered in their peak of traditional attractiveness, where it's like she's maybe when she was, you know, in her 20s, she was like super hot, but now it's like she's just like an older lady, and it's like that's badass. It's just cool. I really like those style of characters, things that aren't the super norm, you know. It's like the Yeti in Final Fantasy VI, right? Like I love that kind of shit. I think they can keep it wholesome as long as they keep him in high school. With college, they just see a bunch of people wanting to push it further. I don't know what, wholesome. Literally, Persona 5 opens with the teacher raping his students and then physically abusing all the male students. Like he's sexually assaulting all the females, and to the point where a girl tries to commit suicide, and then he is physically, like, actually, like, committing assault against the males. Like, I think that's pretty not wholesome. This game is much more wholesome in general. It's much less dark. Well, P2 EP does have a character who is pretty, but past her prime. I still like way older. Like, I like the 79-year-old. Badass old people are great. I agree. I like that whole, you know, it's like Hashel from Legend of Dragoon, right? A martial arts master, but he's not over the hill, but he's like not in his prime anymore because he's like probably in his 60s. Oh, you mean like sex scenes? No, just don't add that. I don't think that's necessary. You can add it if you want, but I don't think that's just like a different thing. That's not like those games are a little more sandboxy. Like Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk are a little more sandboxy, where they want you to live your character kind of like in this fantasy world and kind of do what you want, where the game doesn't want to tell you no. Persona has very strict rules and very, very defined characters, and their relationships to each other are pretty damn well defined. I think you don't need to try to push that envelope. Legend of Dragoon mentioned, huge W, and yeah, Hashel is the best. I mean, Legend of Dragoon, you could probably watch my entire, I don't know if you could watch my entire live stream on YouTube. Let's take a look at my YouTube. I have some full playthroughs on YouTube from back in the day. Let's go ahead and open up YouTube Studio. Let's go ahead and look at content, and we'll go through old dates. Like when you look at these, like my second video ever this isn't my second video ever. I actually deleted a huge amount of videos that I kind of feel bad about. I should have just privated them. That way I could still look at them because I like seeing them. But you can see here, I did a Divinity Original Sin 2 critical review, like a review. And 489 views was by far the most. I was like, wow, I can't believe how many views that got. I did a full playthrough of Legend of Dragoon, but I don't know if I did it on, I don't think I was streaming on YouTube at the time. But I do have a full playthrough, I think, of Final Fantasy VI on YouTube. Some of these, in fact, here's the evidence, right? I think it might be this one.
Is that a dead guy right now? We're gonna find out.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
this
save,
one?
and if it's not,
Here we go. So I think this playthrough is dead. But this is Legend of Dragoon in the background.
oh man, oh.
Whoa. That's my dad, by the way, back there. I don't know if you guys saw. I used to stream with Nicolas Cage behind me. I should do that again. I should get Nicolas Cage back.
You know, I keep behind my back because in real life he's got my back. People are gonna be like, no,
Take a
that's
look.
Nicolas Cage.
I just want to see if I can find a clip from Legend of Dragoon.
That's Poppy Cage.
Oh, here we go.
Uniting us in our hatred.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Bird jump scare.
Start playing this game. I heard it's really good.
I bet Twitch doesn't even have it anymore, does
This
it?
is a beard cam, by the way. Just a beard cam. My eyes are up here, by the way. Oh my God, Maximus! Thank you for the tip. It's so big. I hope that my account can
Yeah,
handle such
this
a
is-
big
You can see
tip.
me with shorter hair.
I've been real tight recently, and that big tip might just push me over the edge.
Oh, here we go. 25 female video game characters that will drain more than your stamina. You know what? Let's not get banned from Twitch. How about that? Let's instead not get banned from Twitch.
Classic. Let's take a look here. If I go to my maybe creator dashboard, content, video producer. It's an Overwatch character. I mean, it's oh mercy. Let's take a look. How far back do these go? I mean, look at this. This is a ton of. This is from 2021. 80s too. Maybe it is on here. Maybe it's not though. I fucking hope it is, bro. Oh, no, it's not. I don't know why it's not. I must have had to do something where I like create a highlight of it or something. Yeah, these are highlights. So maybe I had to do a highlight of the whole thing. I don't know. Unfortunately, it seems like it's going to be gone. But that's why I do it. Now that's why I stream on YouTube now. He was, in fact, banned from Twitch. That's not true. I was not. But yeah, I used to make a couple of these things. I used to make, like, Twitch highlight. Here's the thing. When you're doing Twitch highlight videos, it's way easier. Because, like, you can just click the clip button. Here, I have to, like, download the fucking thing and write down a timestamp on the side.
Are you guys ready? You know, thirst comes for you. You come for thirst. The word
I
come
love
is funny,
Legend of
and I
Dragoon.
want to keep saying it.
Oh, here we go. You want to hear the most for Levitz? You want to hear the most
Every
for
now and then, my
platypus?
boy.
I'm not even joking. I think about this all the time.
His love just flows through me.
This is very important. This right here, this is important. Okay, one, he will save us. I should put that back up. Do I still have that image? Let me see if I can.
Salami, sausage dicks. You know, there's girth and there's length, but then there's balls on top of that. No one ever talks about who's got bigger balls. You got big balls, little balls. I don't know but what if I said I got my balls are 4 inches? I don't know what they are, but like no one talks about it. I don't know what the average ball diameter is. And also then you get the ball sacks, right? How do you know? Do you know if you have a saggy ball sack or a tight ball sack? Is there a difference? Is there an average? Like dicks go from like 1 inch on the extreme scale. Let's just go with the average. Let's say average is there's 4 on the low end of average and like 8, 10 is like the high end. Or 8's probably the high end of the average, right? In this scale is where most humans are going to fall. But do we know about ball sack size? I don't know what the average. I have no reference for average girth size, average testicle size, or average ball sack size.
Do you? That's true, right? Have you ever thought about that? Like, it's no joke. I understand. Oh, look at that. Speaking of penises, like, I understand. I have context for how long penises are, right? Between, like, whatever, the national average is 6. So if you're above 6, you're above average. You're below 6, you're below average, apparently. Maybe it's 5. I don't know. But the point is, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have context for all these things. If someone says they have a 9-inch dick, I'm like, whoa. But if someone says they have a 2-inch dick, I'm like, or sorry, 2 inches ball diameter. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, how thick? One, how thick is your penis? Is a thick penis. How thick is a ball? Is a thick ball. Are bigger balls better than small balls? I don't know. Like, everyone thinks a longer dick is better, or a thicker dick is better. But like, is a thicker ball better or a thinner ball? No one ever cares. And ball sacks, I don't know. If you have is it possible to have a really, really tight ball sack or a really loose ball sack? I would assume so, but no one ever talks about that. It's always just dick length, Yeah, that's a great Mara. You ready for a Mara jump scare? Bah! This will be an emote. I will try to make this an emote by tomorrow. Top 10 unsolved gaming mysteries. I will try to make this an emote by tomorrow for you guys. That way all the members can use this. Or I'll probably use this one. That is so fucking funny. I know it's just a penis, but tell me, be honest. Will any boy ever get to an age where penises aren't funny? I think the answer is no. Has a hat on Mara, is that true? Holy shit, that would even be funnier. We still don't have Mara as a persona. I mean, he's still in the game. I swear I don't remember him having a nose. That's true. They have a hat on Mara. Holy fuck, that's so funny. Is it a big hat? Is it a big hat, or is it like a tiny little, like, is it like this? You know? Or is it really funny and like this? Come on, how funny would that be? You give him a little mustache? What is that? Is that a penis? No, that's Gentleman Mara. I think it'd be funny also to see this picture with a hat on it. Look at this picture up here, right? You just have a That's not a penis, bro. That's Pierre. Level 68, I'm trying to be like you. You're already halfway there. You're basically like me. Tell me how great of an emote this is going to be. Every time we do a poll, we don't get what we want. Mara with a top hat? Yeah. I mean, what kind of other hat would you give him? You could just go like this, right? There we go. Now he's fucking Goku, right? You gotta cover this part up though. Now he's basically Goku. Angry Mara, yeah. Just make this his nose. There we go. No one would even be able to tell it's a penis. You just put one of those sets of funny glasses on, right? You put the funny glasses on with the mustache. No one would even be able to tell. Holy shit. Can we... I have an idea. All right, let's go ahead and copy this into this. Let's just put this all back. All right, get rid of this for now. I'm sorry, 1 second. 1 second. Let's open this. Let's open this. Let's do okay, let's do tools. Let's go color transparent. Oh no. Open image in new tab. Guys, this is a great idea. All right, you ready? Is this the Chinese version? Is this what they did to him? Who? I'm sorry, I haven't seen Mara here. Where's Mara? Oh my god. Absolutely. Maybe, should I do that? Is that a better emote? Can we reselect this empty space in here? Oh, shit. We could do a little just do a dot there, right? And then we copy paste. Oh, sorry. We copy paste. And then we move this right here. Oh my god.
Don't forget his hat. I don't. Okay. Let me see if I can get one. Let's go color transparent. Select this one. Open image in new tab. Okay. Okay, but behind the glasses. Oh man. Let's go like this, right? All right, how's that? You think that's good? Now, honestly, what we would have to do here, if we want to make this an actual emote, we got to go like, we probably got to cut it down to like this size, right? If you wanted an actual emote, we'd have to go something like this, I think. And then so we'd cut all this out, and then we would go layer to crop. Sorry, we'd go image crop to content. There we go. There we go. How's that? What we can do actually is we can increase the saturation as well. Make them just a little more green. I think that looks a little, well, let's take a look. Because that looks a little dull. That might be a little much. Maybe we bring it up to like 2. And then when we split view it, you could kind of see the before, then the after, right? I think that's a little bit better. It's Lamara now. Can you also increase the contrast and brightness to make it deep fried? I'm not that good at messing with colors. By the way, have you seen that video of someone trying demon negotiation with Mara and SMT3? I don't think I have. Let's go ahead and export this as Mara emote. Mara emote part 1. Let's just put it on, not the desktop. Can I go with, I like these thumbnails. Let's do can I do a new folder within there? No, we'll just do that. So we will export that. Let's actually go ahead and open up this. We should be able to do something like this here, where if we go, if you guys ever look at my old shit, you'll see tons of YouTube videos. Remember, I have over 2.2 thousand videos on YouTube, and only like 30 of them are Persona 5X. Let's go to, is it Earn? It might be under Earn memberships. Hey, thank you for my 6 members. I appreciate that. Badges and emojis. Okay. We have to I can't get rid of this guy. I like him too much. We can get rid of this slime. Edit. Replace image. Let's go to desktop. I like these thumbnails. By the way, little Ricky, this is my dad. This is my dad. This is not some weird image I have of like a naked man. It's a weird image of a naked man I have that is my father. So when you guys are going through and watching frame by frame to see everything on my desktop, I want context given. This is my father. Okay. What did I just join into, Ty? What do you think you just joined into? Okay. You joined into the greatest damn day of your life. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, Slimegasm? No. Must be 1-to-1. Okay, well, start. What is your current ratio? Image. What is the canvas size? Is currently, I need it to be, what if I go 880? Maybe we go like this, right? Can we move? So let's combine. What is this? That is nothing. Oh, it's his eye. That's his eye. So merge down. Merge down. Merge down. How's that? You guys like that? Will Gentleman Mara be your new thumbnail for all future streams from now on? Honestly, I should. Gentleman Mara. That is such a good idea. I love that. I could just add it to my Ann. And I could be like, wow, you're such a... Mara, you're so cool. Wow. What a gentleman you were. What was I doing? This was... I like these thumbnails. Mara emote part... We're just going to put it part 2. I'm going to save the different iterations of it. That way I don't screw something up. Monsieur Mara. Yes! I like that. Okay, so let's go here. Must be replace image. Slimegasm will do Mon S-I-E-U-R. Oh. Oh no, it's too long. Is there a way to do Monsieur abbreviated? My new VTuber image? I actually like that. Monsieur Ma. I do want it to say Mara, but Monsieur Mara. Monsieur Mara. We'll have to do it like that. Can I could make one thing we could do. So first, let's just test it. Let's just save and publish, see if this works. And let's take a look here. How long does that take? Let me open up a new chat. Let's go up to cancel. Let's go to go live, open a new tab. Let's open up the chat. Okay. We still have time to adjust it if we need to. We can select none. We can make him bigger like this, right? How do you guys like that? And then we can go... Now, one thing we have to decide if we want, do we want to cut out the side? Do we want to cut out the background to make it just transparent? Because we can go something like this, right? Like, we could even cut out this little hand here if we don't care that much. I kind of like this hand here, though. So we can go something like this if we want. And then, obviously, it'll just be transparent. It'll look cleaner, because I'm going to put an outline on it. And normally, I would just use this tool, but it's not. Well, maybe we got to take the threshold way down, like to 27. Sorry. So, like, take out all the blue, right? In fact, just turn this shit off. There we go. Hi-ya! No. Okay, threshold down. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. Little juice there. A little bit of this. Get rid of... Okay. So then we do that, and then we add a duplicate layer. This is how I do it. I don't know how other people do it. I alpha to selection. I do a 5 with a black outline. That way it kind of smooths it all out. Although if it doesn't smooth it all out, like this right here, that looks kind of bad. It means we can come back in here. We can get that a little bit cleaner. Okay. This is actually pretty good because if we do duplicate layer and we merge all these down, merge down, and then we duplicate layer again, it'll actually highlight the things that we don't like. because like the little bits that we normally don't see that well will be a little more obvious, right? So now we can come in and we can get these things much more easy. Bada bing, bada boom. Just a little bit of movie magic. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, but I have done it enough to like be able to get by. What are you highlighting up here? What is? Can you make that like? Uh-oh, I hate when I do that. Can you get rid of this crap up here? Maybe that's not that important. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. You're fine. This is the little bit of YouTube stuff that I, you know, over the years. Let's make this a little bit smaller. It's a little bit too much threshold. Come on, right there. There we go. Okay, now we duplicate the layer. We add a alpha layer, and that should look much cleaner. And if it doesn't, like again, exactly this kind of stuff right here. Look at this. You just get rid of it. Boom. And then you can come up here. You can select this kind of crap. Get rid of it. Boom, 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 boom. And if it's connected, just go like this. Aha, 2 layers. Okay, let's merge these down. Let's go like this. Again, I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. It's not really what I do, but it will be functional. And at a point, you guys won't even be able to tell because it'll be small, right? Keep in mind how small this is going to be. All right, I think that looks pretty clean. File export as, we'll do Mara part 3 just so I can go back and I can take a look at the other ones. This SFW Mara, yep. Now, we open back up the YouTube. Where is it? Is it this one, this one, this one? Is it this one? Where do we go? Okay. Badges and emojis. Emoji. Let's go ahead and replace it with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Monsieur Mara. Now we come back here. I don't think it'll actually update until I refresh the chat. It didn't update yet. Give me a second. Because it's still the old one, right? Let's take a look if it does the old one still. Ah, invalid emoji. There we go. So now if I refresh. SFW Mara. Let's go. There you go. That's the Mara emote. It obviously is going to be smaller than this, but I think that is I think it's going to do its job just fine. Okay. Now, this is actually a good size to keep it in, right? Because now we could do it has to be a square, right? It has to be 1-to-1. I need to do a Jack Frost emote too. I think I have this one here. We don't need to do these on stream, but he's gorgeous. Thank you. So if I minimize this and I do something like oops, sorry. You think I could do his eyes a little bit bigger? Well, here, let's just go back before we do that. Let's go ahead and do a bigger circle. We can even do quite a bit bigger. We could do quite a bit bigger like this if you guys think it's better. That might be a little big, but I guess don't knock it till you try it, right? That's okay, that's a little big. Also, I really like we have this now. We just have like an outline of a penis. There we go.
As a stage performer, you got to go big to be seen. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's actually save this one over part 3 because this is basically the same version. That's still like weirdly big, but I think that is weirdly big in the appropriate way. So if we go here, badges. This is actually one thing I like about doing this with you guys is I can get immediate feedback. And what I think is good about that is that if you guys are going to pay to be a member and get these emotes, I want you to have access to this kind of stuff. You know, I want you to be able to tell me exactly what, you know, if you're here to help create it, you're more likely to want to have it, right? Come on. Stop that. Why would you think I wanted you to minimize the rest? I think we want to get all the way up, right? Like that. Why is the E on the bottom smaller than the E on the top? Slightly. Like you see it's further away. So for a hee-ho, let's just take a look here at now we gave this time to refresh, so let's take a look if it's what did I fuck up? I have too many tabs open. Get rid of that one. This one. Let's refresh. Now. Is that the same one? I can't really tell. Here, I could open. Oh, don't make them all bigger. I think it's a little bit better. I could adjust it more later if I need to, but I kind of want to move on to something else. So if we go Jack Frost Ho. Let's get some inspiration. You can see the eyeballs on mobile now. Good. He hold the fuck up. The best he-ho build. I'm trying to think of like a font we should use. Maybe we just keep it simple. Maybe we do white lettering with a yellow outline. That's what I typically do on shit. With a normally I do 30. Let's just try 20 because that's a little thick with a that looks 30 does look pretty good in general. And then the other one would be if we minimize this. Oops, sorry, let's just I don't want to merge you down right now. Let's just go ahead and do another one. It's OH or ho. Is it ho or O? It's ho. Maybe we do the hyphen here. That way YouTube isn't like, are you just doing ho? Like, no. I'm not just doing ho, bro. It's too many characters. Again, just make it bigger. All right. I will move it around. All right. Let's take a look. Are you? I don't want you like this. That's pretty much the exact same size. So then we could do this one. We could do yellow. And then we go duplicate layer again. Then we alpha selection. Do a 30 with black on it as well. That's a little big because of the exclamation point. So let's make this one just a little bit smaller, like that. And then we can move you like this. It's just a little bit smaller, but it should work. Now we duplicate layer. Now we do the 30. That's close enough. So we'd have he, and then we'd have ho. Let's try it. Let's export as he 1. Sister Act is the best movie of all time. Prove me wrong. Sister Act. I don't even know if I've heard of Sister Act. I've heard of Tesseract. Is it the same or totally different? File export as Ho1. Speaking of Ho1, what are you guys doing later? All right, here we go. Is it here? Watch Sister Act tonight. It's not. I don't watch movies, so I'm not going to. But we can get rid of this one. This is Gadget from Suikoden 2, which I do really like. But let's go he. And then for instead of the queen, we'll go ho. Ho. Platty ho. Platty he. I would like these next to each other, but it's okay. All right, so now we come back here. A lounge singer. I bet my girlfriend knows Sister Act. Is that the one with Whoopi Goldberg? Or is that totally different? Huh. That one did not work. Maybe it needs another minute. I like the square. I like the ho emote, but why is there a square next to it? Right now, there is if you're talking about the Platty he, it might just not be working yet. 1 second. There we go. All right, how about that? The emote looks better now. Good. It probably took a minute for it to actually update. There we go. All right, Gentleman Mara, and we got some he-hos. And then for the cut-ins, when I get a super chat, getting the recordings for the weapon banner is going to be such a nightmare if I have to actually pull. I'm hoping I could get someone's YouTube video of them recording weapon pulls with no camera on it, and I could just use that. I want to get a purple one. And I want to get the little, like, GIF, the animation. I'll have to figure that out, but I'll work on that tonight. All right, guys. I know that this was not really gameplay here, but I hope you guys had fun. Now, I do have 3 new emotes. If you want to use them, I don't know if you could use them everywhere on Discord or on YouTube, or if you can only use them in my chat. But I'm hoping if you guys become members, you could use them in Bear's chat. So yeah, consider becoming a member to gain access to my emotes, including Gentleman Mara and the He-Ho man himself. Maybe I'll do a Jack Frost as well with a He-Ho on it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll come up with some more emote ideas. But again, I just made these in like whatever the last half hour, right? Just kind of dicking around with you guys, dicking around with Mara. Oh my God, that could have been the name of our podcast, dicking around with Mara. Man, so many good ideas when Mara is involved. Really, he has a lot of, he helps with the blood circulation. We'll say that he gets a lot of ideas going straight to my head. Anyway, guys, that is all for today. I am going to peace out. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully become members and we enjoy these new emotes together. Either way, I get to use them to laugh at you guys, so I'm happy with that. I will be back tomorrow, but I go to work tomorrow, so I won't be back until the evening. And then, yeah, we're going to be hanging out. Mara gets those creative juices flowing. Absolutely. I believe I may have blown my wad on what was supposed to be a dry run, and now I have a bit of a mess on my hands. Good night. Oh, I'm not going to bed, but good night for you. I'm going to try to make some more super chat things like I got to record a YouTube video, and I'm trying to make my stream more engaging for you guys that do decide to go the extra mile. Because like Bear's ideas have been so good for the super chats and stuff. He's encouraging me to kind of try to one up myself. So I'll try to get some good super chat stuff as well. But anyway, much love. Per platypus is per ploutopus. I'll see you guys on the flip flops. Bye.